again, pointed finger. Right, we finished with the standing ones. So we're going back now to the floor. And this is where we're going to do some more tummy work and work for the core muscles. Okay, just lie back on your mat for a moment and have a little rest. You've been working quite hard, and I've been working quite hard as well. Holding it there. So just relax. Just bring your knees in and then let your knees fall apart. Holding it there. Holding it there. Believe it or not, you've been working your heart. You may feel your heart beating a little bit faster. That's all good. It's not aerobic exercise yoga, but it certainly works your heart with strength moves. Holding it there. Okay. You're going to come up to a semi-seated position. You're going to reach out your arms, keeping your back nice and straight. You're going to lift your legs high. We're working on our core abdominals. We're going to straighten the legs and bend the legs. Straighten and bend. Keeping your head back, lift and down. If you find it too hard to lift your feet off the floor, keep them on the floor and just hold it with the leaning back. That's good. Then up and down if you wish. Lift and down. This is called a boat pose. Lift and down, lift and down, lift. And then just roll forward. Give yourself a little hug. Opening up your arms, coming back up into boat position. You're going to turn your hands to one side, take them back to center. You're going to turn the hands to the other side, back to center. Keep doing that. Keep your head back, your neck long. Take it back, breathing. And then back to center, hold it there, straighten your legs, bend your legs, straighten your legs, bend your legs. Feel like working your core abdominals, bend and down, and roll forward and give yourself a little hug. Going back down onto the floor, still some more tummy work to do. Relaxing down, resting your head down. With your hands, make a fist, place them underneath your bottom just to support your back. Holding it there. Now take both legs up into the air, straight. Bringing both legs down and lift, down and lift, down and lift, down and lift. Keep them up there. Take your right leg down to the floor. Hold it there. Just let it touch down and then bring it slightly off the floor so it's hovering. Your left leg is straight, still up in the air. Okay, now you're going to bring the left leg down and up. With the other leg hovering, this is a hard one. Up and down, working your core abdominals. Lift and down, lift and down, lift. Can you give me 4 more? Have a rest if you need to. 1, 2, 3, and the last one. Draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug and have a little rest. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. Then make your fists again underneath your bottom. Straighten your legs up high. This time it's your left leg that's going down to the floor, and then lift it marginally off the floor so it's hovering. Okay, now with your right leg, take it down and lift, down and lift, down and lift, down and lift, and lift, and lift. And then bring both knees in and give yourself a lovely little hug. Just another little hug and have a rest for a moment. We're going to work on the obliques now. So taking your fingers behind your ears, getting your shoulders back. You're going to take your legs in and out, bending the knees. We're going to do the left elbow to the right knee 8 times. And then we're going to do the right elbow to the left knee. So keeping your eyes. Now, at this point of the class, don't worry about the deep breathing. You just puff and pant your way through this because you're actually contracting your abdominal muscles. Okay, and we're ready. So taking it across and across, and across. 8 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have a little rest. Draw your knees in. Take your fingers behind the ears again. Take the legs out. This time it's the right elbow to the left knee. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and have a little rest. You're obviously all doing this in your own homes. You can stop whenever you've done enough. You don't have to do. There's nobody watching you. You work at your own pace. You don't overdo it. You'll find that each time you do these exercises, you'll get a little bit stronger and do a little bit more. Okay, just to finish the obliques, we're going to do alternates. We're going to do them for 2 sets of 8, but you can stop at any time. So your fingers behind the ears again, taking the legs in and out. Across and across. Twist and twist, twist, twist. Keep your eyes on the ceiling. Puffing. And draw your knees in and give yourself a little hug. Okay, placing the feet on the floor. You're going to keep one foot on the floor with the knee bent. You're going to take the right leg straight up into the air, taking the leg straight, taking it slightly out to the side, bend the knee and place your hand underneath the sole of your foot, holding it there. We're going to stretch the hamstrings, but you can do it at your own level. You can keep a slight bend in the knees. If you want to see if you can do it with the legs straight, that makes it quite a bit harder, but you can choose somewhere in the middle. So stretching out, holding it there. If we had our bands, this is where I would be using the bands, but we haven't got them. So we're just doing it with using support from our hands, holding it there. So you've either got your knee, in, but you've either got the knee bent or you've got it straight, the legs slightly out to the right-hand side, holding it there. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings. This is the biggest muscle block in the body. Strong, strong muscles. We sit so much that they get short. It's essential to stretch the hamstring muscles. Otherwise, we end up with hip problems leading to hip replacements. Holding it there, holding it there. Okay, taking the hand away, place the hand on the floor. You're just going to carry that leg over to the right, straightening it out, taking it so that the foot, take your arms out to the side, the foot touches the floor, the pinky toe on the floor, holding it there. Your shoulders are still on the floor. Place your arms straight out to give you a little bit of support, holding it there. Taking that leg straight up, taking it across the body. Don't let your shoulders leave the floor, holding it there, stretching the outer thigh now, the adductors, holding it there, holding it there. Bring that leg back, place it on the floor, knees are both bent. Just have a breath or two before we start on the left leg, holding it there. Taking that knee in, straighten the leg. Take hold of the foot on the arch underneath, drawing that knee straight if you can. Don't worry if you can't get it fully straight, just take it as far as is comfortable for you, holding the foot with your hand, holding it there. You may be able to straighten it slightly out the side, or you may not. It's all yogi's choice. You're working at your own level of flexibility. Holding it there, holding it there, holding it there. We hold the stretch for a little bit longer because these are really strong, short muscles. Holding it there, breathing in and out. Remove that hand. Now let that foot go all the way out to the side. Keep your shoulders on the floor so your body doesn't roll. Can you get your pinky toe down to the floor, stretching the inner thighs, holding it there. Push the heel away, holding it there. Taking that leg up and across the body, moving to the outer thigh for the stretch. Over, don't let your body roll. Keep your shoulders on the floor. Just taking your leg as far as it will go, feeling that stretch in the outer thigh. Holding it there, holding it there. Bringing it back, Lowering it to the floor, draw your knees in and give yourself a little rest. Okay, arms down the side. We're going to do our back arch. So we're just nicely set up for this now. So you're just going to lift your bottom off the floor. You're balancing on your shoulders. Your feet are on the floor. Your knees are bent. You've got this beautiful bridge or arch, whichever you want to call it, holding it there. Lifting up, expanding the chest, holding it here. We do a lot of forward flexion on the back muscles. It's good to tighten them in the reverse position, strengthen them, and also tighten up your buttocks, holding it there, holding it there. Okay, lowering your bottom to the floor, relaxing down, breathing out. Okay, take a nice deep breath in. We're going to lift again into the arch position. This time, keeping your left foot on the floor. You're going to straighten out your right leg. Keep it close to the floor to start with, arching your back. Now lift the leg straight up, perpendicular. Take it lower, take it up, take it lower, take it up, take it lower, take it up. Hold it there. Bend the knee, bring that foot back down to the floor, both knees together. Lowering your back, one vertebrae at a time, your bottom coming down last. And relax. Lifting up again into the arch, strengthening those muscles. Extend the left leg, keep it low to the floor to start with. Okay, raising that leg up and down, keeping that back part steady, up and down, breathing in and out, lifting up and down, lifting up and down. Great strength work both for the legs and the back. Okay, taking it up, bend the knee, bring both feet to the floor together, arching your back, lowering it down, bottom last. One last back stretch, back arch, lifting up, 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 up. Take your hands that are underneath, bring them together, clasp them underneath your back, and let's make this your best arch yet. Holding it there, looking towards the ceiling. Wonderful. Holding it there, tighten your buttocks. Hold it there. Unravel your hands, coming down one vertebrae at a time with your bottom coming down last. And relax. Draw your knees in, give yourself a little hug. Give yourself a little hug. Okay, placing your hands on your bottom, you're just going to straighten your legs straight up. Now, this may be enough for most people to just maintain that position. That is good. If you want to take it to the next level, bend your knees and go up. So you're up, your hips off the floor, holding it there, holding it there. That's level 2. Stay there. Level 3 is taking one leg forward, the other leg out, holding it there. Bringing both legs back together again, taking the left leg forward, the right leg out, holding them straight. Bringing both feet together, legs are straight. Can you just hit your hips so that your legs go forward, over your head, holding it there, holding it there. Bending your knees and roll down with your feet coming down last, your knees bent, and relax. Okay, ladies, we're going into the final section of the class. This is where we're taking it all down, going into relaxation. So just pat yourselves on the back. You've done well. We've done a lot of hard work. You've worked on strengthening your muscles and your bones, both important. You've worked on tension and relaxation of the muscles. You're toning, strengthening your heart muscles, all very vitally important. So you've done a great workout. Okay, we're just going to go into the relaxation. So just let your knees flop apart, lift your back slightly and lower it down, and just let some relaxation flow into those inner thighs for a moment. Holding it there. Holding it there. Okay, bring the knees together. Take the feet right down to the floor. Straighten them out. Point the fingers. Take the arms above your head. You're going for a full body stretch from the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers. Stretch, 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 and relax. Okay, bringing your arms straight out from your shoulders, palms of the hands to the floor. Bring your knees in, and you're going to let both knees fall to the right hand side. Just relaxing, feeling that lovely twisty stretch in the waist area, holding it there. Now you can stay there, that's absolutely fine. If you want to increase this, you can take the bottom foot up, place on top of the thigh, and then use your heel to just draw your knees down towards the floor. You may get both knees to the floor, you may not, don't worry about it. Just doing that beautiful twist in the side of the waist, holding it there. Turn your head in the opposite direction. So your head's going to the left while your knees have gone to the right, holding it there. Stretching, stretching, relaxing at the same time. Holding it there. Unraveling your legs, bringing them both knees in together at the center, and then let them fall to the other side. Moving the stretch to the right hand side. Take that foot up and place on the thigh, drawing your knees down towards the floor. Slightly move the bottom leg away, holding it there, and let your head roll to the other side, now to the right hand side. Feeling that stretch right across the chest, out to your fingertips, holding it there. Holding it there. Holding it there. You can start to feel the lovely relaxation flowing through. Unravel your legs. Bring your knees in. Place one foot in one corner of the mat, the other foot on the other corner of the mat, and just let your feet flop open. Slide your hands down to Savasana position, diagonal, and turn your palms up. You're now in full Savasana position, staying there and just relaxing. If you feel at all cold, you might want to get a little throw. It was beautiful sunshine a moment ago, and now it's chucking it down. And gosh, does the temperature drop when the rain comes on? Okay. I've just got my little throw. I'm just going to lie down now in Savasana position. Okay. Just remember that you've done a good workout, that you've got the energy flow, pranayama flowing through your body. Beautiful feeling. Just learn to appreciate it for what it is. The chi flow. Just visualize it starting at the bottom of your spine, going up through your nervous system, up across your shoulders, over your head, flowing down over your face, over your crown chakra, your third eye chakra at the eyes, your throat chakra, your solar plexus, your heart chakra, your solar plexus chakra, and your sacral, and then finally your root at your feet. So you've got the 7 chakras, energy sources, energy systems, interconnected with meridian points that run all through your body. And when you do the exercise, the pranayama, get the breathing and the energy moving. It's the breath that moves the energy. So when you're breathing very shallowly and not doing a lot, your energy gets sluggish, it doesn't move around well. When you do the deep breathing and the body movements that you do in yoga, you're moving that energy right to the tip of your toes, your tip of your feet, your brain cells. Yoga is brilliant for your brain. Really keeps it alert, keeps it refreshed, takes oxygenated blood and nutrients there. Holding it there, beautiful. Just learn to savor these few minutes and feel that lovely tingling sensation as it flows around. Bringing the palms of your hands to your tummy. I've always got a special place to nurture the solar plexus, a very important energy. It's responsible for all your internal organs, receives messages that everything's going well. And if things aren't going well, it's your solar plexus that fires off fight or flight. That fight or flight response raises your heart rate, raises your blood pressure, and starts to pump out adrenaline. A little bit of adrenaline now and again is good, gets you moving, gets you motivated, but too much adrenaline is very draining, and it takes away from the reparative work that's going on in your body, going into this fight or flight survival mode. So we want to avoid that. Unfortunately, our minds interpret things that are dangerous, which are not dangerous. It can be thinking there's danger, reading the news, watching television, learning the statistics for COVID, hearing of things that are happening throughout the world. These all fire off fight or flight, your adrenaline, your heart pressure, your blood pressure and your heart rate. But you have got your own secret defense system, which through yoga you bring to the surface. You know that deep diaphragmatic breathing is the number one way of removing fight or flight, of bringing you back into a calm, peaceful state. You can do deep breathing, it costs nothing. You can do it anywhere. You can do it surreptitiously, anytime. So it's good to monitor and be self-aware. Mindfulness is all about self-awareness, being aware of what's going on in your body, in your mind, in your emotions, and giving you some control that all these things don't run rampant, causing havoc. Because if they cause havoc to your emotions, they cause havoc to your heart. If they cause havoc to your nerves, they cause havoc to your brain. So everything is interconnected. So we need to be able to tap into our sources of serenity. We need to monitor ourselves on a daily basis, in fact, on an hourly basis, even sometimes on a minute basis. How am I doing? Am I keeping calm? Am I breathing evenly? Am I at peace? Or am I letting my thoughts take over and make me feel agitated, anxious, nervous, stressed? If you're feeling any of those things, you can be sure your heart rate is affected and your blood pressure is affected, and that you're pumping out adrenaline. So we're just relaxing, giving your tummy a massage, just soothing that solar plexus. And again, a little massage of your tummy morning and evening is beautiful, relaxing, calming. And it also helps to stimulate the digestive system to work efficiently, which is important. So just sliding your hands over your tummy, up to your rib cage, out to your waist, and then gently with your fingers at the front and your thumbs at the back, just massage that nice soft area below your rib cage and just above your hip bones. Just massage it, settle the spleen down, calming everything down. And just sweeping your hands over your tummy again, up and down. Take them up to your heart space, around your rib cage and down. And then just replace your hands on the floor with palms up. Position of surrender, holding it there. Everything's free, everything's flowing, everything in your body is right. Just take a couple of moments to observe. I love the scripture in the Book of Mormon which says, watch your thoughts, your words, your deeds, and in fact, I think you need to watch your body. It sends you messages. You can interpret what's going on, and then you can put things into action to protect your mind, protect your heart, your emotions. Even your digestive system can get churned up with anxiety. You can bring calm all the way through the body. You have the tools at your disposal. Bring your hands together, just briskly rub the 2 palms together, create a little bit of energy and fire. Place your hands over your face. Just let that little bit of energy be reabsorbed. Feel the tingling sensation. Replace your hands one more time on the floor with the palms up, the palms open. Surrender. It's a very spiritual dimension to yoga. We surrender ourselves to the spirit. We surrender ourselves to the Lord. And by having our body in a peaceful, calm, hydrated, energized, aerated state, we're getting all our tools on our side. Emotional and spiritual resilience. The church is running a course through self-reliance on emotional resilience. We're actually running the course with our Hope and Healing group at the stake. It's a wonderful course. They piloted it last year in England, and we became aware of it. And we made inquiries when we got here. And the course is now out. You can see it on your iPads under self-reliance. And I know the Bishop and the Relief Society President are planning on running a course for emotional resilience, and we would strongly recommend it. It's amazing material, and it's been commissioned by the Prophet for these times. Are we not blessed? Indeed. Okay, just bringing your hands up, meeting them together, extend your thumbs, take your thumbs to the third eye, namaste. Take your thumbs to your heart's chakra, between your rib cage, namaste. And then let your arms float down to surrender, and you can stay there as long as you like before you head back into the busy, frenetic world that we live in. I hope you've enjoyed the yoga. It's a great tool at our disposal. And I'm very grateful for the knowledge and the training that I've received and the opportunity I have to share it with you lovely ladies. It's pure magic. And I leave these thoughts with you in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.